Take care then. Thanks for nothing.
My, what usable...
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Careful.
Gott.
How's it going, Captain? Do you have any work for me?
Sehr interessant. I thought you were helping Sischka.
What of it? So is there anything you need a hand with, Frenzel?
Zum Glück nicht. Nothing urgent. If you're looking for einen Pushen, try your luck elsewhere.
Bad luck. No, you don't. Not like that, for fuck's sake.
Wasn't bad today. Oh, well. Whole body's stiff. And my knee still hurts. Will you come back tomorrow?
I'll just put some ointment on it, and I'll be here first thing.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Aber ja, warum nicht? Damit wir uns verstehen. I don't like those Schwertmeister these days, who swagger around with a longsword. For me, a weapon is simply just a tool like any other. Wenn du wirklich Interesse hast, I'll show you one of my favorite blows with a mace to the chin. Was sagst du dazu?
That sounds good. Teach me that.
Das ist richtig. Ehrliche Arbeit mit der Waffe. This strike is about a few hard attacks, after which you quickly swing your axe and slice with it from below. It simply sends a man flying to heaven and then sends him straight to hell. Und jetzt, try it out a few times, junger Mann. Oh ja, ja, das hast du gut gemacht. Möge Gott mit dir sein.
God be with you. G'day, g'day. How was your trip? The journey itself was great. No delays, nice weather. Scary place out there. Nothing but footpads and ruffians, eh? I keep saying this country needs a firm hand. I saw that. You're in a foul temper today, aren't you?
The fuck's sake.
This is what it was, all we need. Our fields are ravaged, our barns are empty, all our ale's gone, and the women fucked. May God give you help. Have a close, master. Eh, mutt?
Well, I'm about halfway done. I've almost got it done. Fine. Now to temper it.
My respects.
Easy, good horse.
Ka! Ka!
Good dog. Good boy.
Who are you?
I thought you would recognize a wayfarer when you saw one, young man.
Yes, of course. It's just better to ask first. These days, you can never be sure who you'll be running into.
Quite right. But seeing as fate has brought us together like this, would you care to buy something? I might have something that catches your eye.
You look well-travelled. I'm sure you can tell me what's new in the world.
Why, yes, good man. There's plenty going on. You know, I just heard there was a frog pox in Hamburg, where the Elbe flows.
Frog pox? What's that?
Well, the frogs there all got sick. There's this one lake with frogs all around. And then one day, they began to bloat until they burst. Boom! And their guts went flying all over the place. Absolute carnage on the shore there was.
But what was the meaning of it?
That's what the locals can't agree on, except that it must be some sort of sign. That much is clear. The peasants say it means the laws are greedy, and if they don't mend their ways, they'll croak. Then you've got the church telling you it's a warning to the hamburgers to keep a strict fast or they might, well, burst.
So no one knows then?
No, and the frogs keep on exploding.
Why not? What are you selling? A word about the price. Ah,
You see? Happy to be of service, sir.
quick! Oh, God.
Can't you people leave me alone? My face is still swollen from the last time.
Hold on. Are you Pavel?
That depends. Who's asking?
Henry, you don't have to be afraid of me.
I'm Pavel. And you really weren't sent by Pivets?
I don't know any Pivets. The innkeeper in Miskovitz told me about you. He said someone gave you a right battering. Was that this Pivets?
He didn't do it himself. It was his father's men. He wouldn't get his hands dirty when he's got a rich pa, would he? His father's men. Pivets is the son of the richest farmer in the village.
So what's between the two of you? Why would he send me to you? Or anyone?
Well, he threatened he'd have me whipped if I...
If you what?
If I didn't stay away from Ursula.
And who's this Ursula?
The sweetest girl in the village. And she's really pretty.
So why doesn't Pivets want you to court Ursula?
Because her pa promised her hand in marriage to him. So he behaves like she's already his. But he doesn't deserve her.
You think?
He's a heartless bastard.
And you like Ursula?
Who wouldn't? Only... I don't know.
You don't know what?
It's all the same to you anyway. I'm very fond of her. You'll find no lass with such a big heart for miles around.
And does she feel the same way about you?
Aye. I think so.
So why don't you try to win Ursula's hand, if she likes you too?
I haven't a chance. A poor peasant like me. I sleep on straw in the barn.
Ah, what does that matter?
Tivoli, where did you come from? Her parents would never give us their blessing. And even if they would, they've already promised her to Pivets, just 'cause he's rich. The only way it could change is if people started to see Pivets differently.
How do you mean?
Like if he killed someone, or robbed people in the village. What do I know?
If it turned out he was a thief?
Probably. And the main thing is, Ursula would turn against him. She's as honest as a saint. But why would he steal? He has everything he needs.
He wouldn't. Not him.
Are you saying I do it and let him take the blame? But that's a sin.
True. But all you have to do is repent, and God will forgive you.
I suppose that's true. Maybe it's not such a bad idea after all. Nothing will happen to Pivets if he's from a rich family. But he'll lose Ursula. And it'll give me time to earn enough for her dad to let me marry her. But I live here. If I get caught, they'll make me an outcast and I have nowhere else to go. Ah, someone else will have to do the stealing.
I'll gladly do it.
You will?
Sure. Only I don't know what's worth stealing around here.
I can help you with that. For the whole village to turn against Pivets, every family would have to be robbed.
And who's living here?
Father Anthony, the parish priest, Ursula's family, the Vimola brothers where I work, old Bahushka, and of course, Pivet's family.
What should I steal from the priest?
Father Anthony? Maybe this manuscript he's been writing for ages.
Where is your priest's rectory?
The rectory is the cottage by the church.
What's the book?
I don't know. I can't read. But I heard it's something about potions and...
Alchemy?
That's it!
What should I steal from Ursula?
I suppose, her Ma's rosary. It looks valuable.
And where does Ursula live?
Ursula lives in the first cottage across the green from the church.
If I'm going to take Ursula's ma's rosary, tell me, does she carry it with her?
She does, during the day.
What can I take from the Vaemolers?
I can tell you exactly what. I work for them. Besides, I can even give you the key to their house, so you have it easier. Well, the younger brother is the local cobbler, and he's just made a fine pair of shoes for the Suckdoll blacksmith.
Thanks. What about the older brother?
I don't know. He had this really valuable St. Francis medal.
Had?
Aye, he lost it a while ago. It'd have to be found first.
So someone else stole it?
It's possible, but he might have just lost it. Although young Moller claims a magpie stole it.
A magpie? Well, I've found all sorts of things in magpies' nests, that's true.
None of us believe him, but it's not in the house for sure. We searched it from top to bottom.
All right. I'll have a look around for nests. And can you tell me where I'll find the shoes?
In the parlour, just behind the door.
Where's the Vaemolers' cottage?
You know the biggest building on the green? That belongs to Pivette's. And the Vaemoller's cottage is right next door. You'll know it by the big birch tree growing right next to it.
And you wouldn't know where the magpie nests are, would you?
I don't know. Try the biggest trees. Young Vaemoller even showed me what a magpie sounds like, but I can't make the sound.
What can I steal from old Bahushka?
Her silver ring. But watch out, she's a bit of a crackpot.
How will I recognise her cottage?
It's the one furthest from the green. She's got a stove in her yard and a long orchard out back.
A crackpot?
Aye, she bakes pies all day, then forgets she did it and bakes more.
And when I've got all the loot, where at Pivette's am I to hide it?
You haven't got anything yet. Be glad if you don't get caught. Here's the key, and when you've got everything, come back to me.
Sure. Just you wait and see.
And most importantly, I don't want anyone to get hurt.
Don't worry. I'm not some cutthroat.
Take care for now.
Stay.
Down the old oak at the crossroads. Oh no. Why?
Greetings. What do you need?
I hear your brother's searching for a medal.
He thinks someone took it. He sees thieves everywhere, but I bet a magpie took it.
Why do you think so?
Because I saw one in the yard.
You can recognise magpies.
What kind of question is that? Everyone can recognize magpies, mainly by the sound they make. It's like an old man cackling.
Can you make the sound for me?
Oh yeah, sure. I'm not gonna make a fool of myself in front of strangers.
Did you see where the magpie went?
It seemed to go to the neighbors opposite. If my brother had tried to look for its nest instead of just moaning, he might have found the medal.
Thanks. I'll be off.
Wait, why are you interested anyway?
I think there's a thief at large.
Oh God, another one. Come off it. Who would steal here in a dump like this?
You'd be surprised. What do you think of Pavel?
Clever lad, hard-working too. Sometimes he helps me out when I'm busy. He once confided in me that he wanted to become a cobbler. If times weren't so hard and my brother allowed it, I'd take him as an apprentice. But it just isn't possible in these times.
I'll have a look at the wares. Worried about the price?
Very well.
What would you say to this?
You really won't convince... Aye, you're... Thank you, and a good day to you. You, friend. Huh? I must be mad. Did I imagine it? Fuck it.
Huh?
I heard something. To hell with it. Did I imagine it? Someone's been pampering this horse.
It was nothing.
So it really was that magpie that took it. Nowadays, you can't even trust God's creatures.
Last time I saw it was when I was making the dough, and then I started baking. I took it off when I was making the dough, like always.
Here it is. The shiny little bugger. That daft old crone really did bake it into a pie.
I wonder if it fell into the dough.
Hmm? What is this racket here? Never mind. I'm going back. I should look inside my chests to see if anything's missing. sound? What is this racket here? Who's that? Why is this open? There's nobody here. I should look inside my chests to see if anything's missing. What's that noise? What is this racket here? What's going on here? I'm fussing over nothing. If anything's missing, I know who to go and see. I'm going to check.
What was it I wanted?
What was that sound? What happened here? Hmm? What is this racket here?
What the hell is this? Why is it open?
What's going on here?
Firm hand of yours with my own eyes. Some bastards burned
Greetings.
down a farm near Nimburg.
Now,
Right, where's the royal camp?
I'm sorry. I wouldn't be
I've got everything.
You do? God's nails, you really did it.
Why wouldn't I?
I wasn't so convinced you'd succeed.
What to do now? Do you want me to plant it on him?
No. That is... leave it to me. Just give me the loot and I'll plant it on him myself.
Don't you think I should do it? If you're caught, you'll look like the thief. They'll drive you out of the village and you'll lose Ursula forever.
Not to worry. My master sometimes sends me to Pivetz's, so no one will pay any attention to me.
Are you sure? Won't Pivets be keeping an eye on you on account of Ursula?
He doesn't even notice I exist. Never mind watching me. I'm just dirt to him.
Oh, he went to the bother of threatening you, though. I don't think this is a good idea.
It'll be alright, trust me. I know him like the back of my hand.
Supposing I helped you. I could distract his attention while you're planting the stuff.
Nonsense. He'd never fall for it.
Why are you so dead set against it?
What do you mean? You're just imagining things. Give me the loot, and I'll take care of the rest.
And can I be sure you'll really do it?
Give it to me, for fuck's sake.
You've no intention of planting it on him, have you?
What's it to you?
So I'm right. But why?
Because Ursula will never be mine anyway. So why even bother fucking with Pivets?
Then why did you get me to steal those things?
So I'd have enough to go to Kuttenberg and train as a journeyman.
But if you leave now, everyone will connect you with the thefts. You'll never be able to come back here again.
I know. But if I stay here, I'll never be anything more than a poor labourer. This way, I have a chance to make something of my life.
Even at the price of losing Ursula?
You said yourself she'd never be mine.
Maybe. But this way, you'll never see her again. And she'll think of you for the rest of her life as a shameless thief. Is that what you want?
It'd be better never to see her again than to watch her day after day, knowing I can't even touch her. So you know the truth. What now?
And if I gave you coin instead of those stolen things?
What? Why would you do that? You don't owe me anything. And besides, do you know how much I'd need?
I don't have that much on me. But if you give me a chance, I'll definitely bring it to you.
Why would you do that?
But for the will of God, I'd be in the same place as you. Now, I'd like to help you. So please, trust me.
Well, all right. I hope I won't regret it.
You won't. I've got that coin for you.
Really?
Here you are.
You mean it? Really? Jesus. Thank you. Thank you 1,000 times. I don't know how I'll ever pay you back.
Don't mention it.
I'll never forget you for this. On my word of honor, I'll have to repay you somehow. I don't have anything to give you, but I could teach you something. It's hard work being a hired hand. It teaches you to save your strength as much as possible.
That always comes in handy. But what am I to do with these stolen items?
Try Father Anthony. He'll see to it they get back to their rightful owners. You shouldn't be walking around without a light.
Quick!
Quick!
What?
Whoa! Whoa!
I'm all yours.
Hey! What do you want? Hey! Get him!
You want to try me? You're no match for us, but
I'm not going to die here! Quick! Go! Go!
Whoa!
Apples, yellow and red.
Whoa! Whoa!
Greetings. What brings you here so early in the morning?
What's going on around here?
I haven't heard about anything, and you won't find
Where can I spend the...
behind the town. Farewell. I'm sorry.
cell, or we never saw each other.
Greetings. Where are you going? Oh, don't worry. I'm no footpad.
And I'm no hawker. But pray tell, what ails you, friend?
Plenty. But nothing you can help me with, I'm sure.
Can you be quite sure of that? I tend to be quite skilled at relieving people of pain and other afflictions, Henry.
Wait, how do you know my name?
It's this confounded nature of mine. I loiter around, I listen, and I remember.
Hold on. What's your name and how do you know me? In whose service are you?
Naturally, there is a master I serve, though not in the manner you might think. And as for my name, I am Balthazar.
You're following me. Are you out to kill me? Who hired you? Speak.
Henry, that's deplorably paranoid of you. Why on earth would I be stalking you? After all, nobody has paid me to do such a thing, and I do not work for free. Whether I am to thrust a dagger in someone's back or slip poison into their wine.
My God. Who are you?
You hold no interest for me. At least, not yet. Well, unless you have toothache, perhaps. And so I ask, does anything ail you?
If you know me so well, then surely you know why I'm here.
Actually, no. In point of fact, because everyone chooses their own path, and I am not a soothsayer, Henry. But perhaps you are referring to the ambush at the pond, or the unfortunate incident that happened to you afterwards.
Huh? What? How the hell do you know all this?
As I say, I wander the world, and I listen to people.
Balthazar? You surely made that name up, didn't you?
That is none of your concern. But were you ever to seek me out, that name would definitely guide you to me.
Who are you really?
I am an itinerant barber surgeon and healer. I relieve people of their pain. Henry, you would not believe what a fellow would do to escape pain in this world without giving a thought to the next.
Well, show me what you have to offer, surgeon.
Are you sure you want to know?
I mean your wares. What wares can you offer me? I'd like to do something about that price.
Very well.
Is this enough?
That sounds really... Finally! Thank you, sir. And come again.
Well, I'll be... Barra! What are you doing here?
So it is you. What a coincidence. Can you believe I run the baths? I own this place.
I'm glad to see you healthy and in one piece.
And how else should I be?
Let's not get into it. I'm just glad you're all right. I'm doing well. Somebody up there must like you a lot.
And you as well. It looks like you've also done well since we last met. And since you're already here, would you like to bathe?
So how are you doing? How's business?
We're starting small. I've only got 2 girls here, but we're doing pretty well.
Well, maybe over time you'll be able to expand the baths.
Don't worry, all in good time. We've already got it figured out. First, I must buy another tent to put a bed in. For now, the innkeeper's letting us use a room, but I'd like to keep an eye on the courting.
And what do you have in mind then? An infirmary?
We'll see. We could use a sawbones, or at least a barber. And if the Lord provides, maybe even a hired hand to cut wood, fetch water, and take care of the guests' horses.
Didn't you say you were headed to the city?
I did, but I didn't last long.
City life didn't live up to your expectations?
Well, let's just say my cousin didn't greet me as enthusiastically as I'd expected. Her husband, on the other hand, was happy as a pig in shit to see me.
And your cousin was jealous?
As a shrew, I quickly came to the conclusion that nothing good awaited me there.
And how did you end up here?
When I was in the city, I heard the baths were cramped, expensive and dirty. So I thought, why not do it like in Jellyov? Have a tavern and baths in one place. I don't know if Wolfram took liking to me or my idea, but he let me stay. So I got the first tent and tub, and it gradually grew into this. You really don't want to give it a try?
Do I look like I need a bath?
No, that's not what I meant. But if you're not in a rush, don't worry, you won't regret it. Our prices are more than attractive, and my girls have golden hands.
You sound like a real hawker. You nearly convinced me.
So you'll stick around for a while after all?
At your service.
Herzlich willkommen.
What's going on around here?
Hast du schon das Neueste gehört? I heard they found a dragon nearby.
What? A dragon?
Es ist wahr. Everyone is talking about it. And the priest does not know what to do. Ist völlig ahnungslos. Who knows how things will turn out? Wir dürfen gespannt sein. Und noch etwas. Ein Ritter appeared in Belani, like a noble knight, you know? He calls himself Posey, and he's looking for a brave Soldaten for an expedition. He stayed in the Belani Inn. Ich bin sicher, dass du ihn dort finden wirst. And if you're a good craftsman, Try asking at the construction site. Krishan was looking for some laborers here recently.
And where might I find this Krishan?
Ist here in der Festung. In the local fortress. You'll find him easily enough. He is a mountain of a man. Zum Abschluss, I have some advice for you. It isn't easy to talk about this, but you should hear it. A bunch of black guards from the Hungarian camp have occupied an abandoned barn not far from here. They rob and steal. Nothing sacred to them. And they've even killed a couple of people. Most recently, a local herds boy.
What?
He didn't want to give them a sheep, so they killed him and the rest of his flock and all.
That really happened?
Just on the other side of the stream here. Tja, und wer weiß, if they even buried the poor lad. Diese verdammten ungarischen Teufelskerle. Am besten, if you simply keep away from the place.
Why doesn't the local bailiff do anything about them?
Pah, because even though they are certainly deserters, they still wear Hungarian colors, and the people here are scared to death of Sigismund. Und weiß Gott zurecht. Und das ist alles.
That doesn't sound bad. Thank you, innkeeper. I'm looking for a wandering man-at-arms. He's Polish, so he doesn't speak our language, but he still just won't shut up. He's called...
Adder.
Aye.
Don't even remind me of him. Verdammt nochmal.
Did something happen?
To me? Nein, nein. Quite the contrary. We knocked back a nice few cold ones last night. And I have Kopfschmerzen all day. It's all his mate's fault. As soon as the Poles saw him, they greeted each other and then things went to shit. They didn't pass out until dawn.
Do you know where Adder is now?
You should ask the butcher's wife, Eve.
So where is the local butcher's?
If you go to the village from here, the butcher's Grundstück is the very last one.
Why should I ask the butcher's wife?
Well, why do you think?
Do I have to make you say it? How does this concern Adder?
It's just some village clutch.
Look, I've heard a lot about Adder. If he was sticking it where he shouldn't have, I'd rather know before some cuckold comes at me with a pitchfork.
Knowing our butcher, you're not far from the truth, glaub mir. Letzte Nacht, Adder suddenly disappeared, just at the same time as the butcher's wife, Eve, did.
She left alone at night?
Leider ja. Her man passed out on the table right there in the inn. What else could she do?
So Adder took the opportunity?
Natürlich.
I'll go to see her. Maybe she knows something.
You should be careful. The butcher does not like seeing other men around his Eve.
The dice player, was his name Raniak?
Yeah, that's probably him. But he's a completely terrible spieler. He lost a small fortune here yesterday. It looked like he was going to get a nice beating because he lost more than he had. But a bunch of Kerle from Bilani, who also came to play, lent him some coin. I reckon they felt sorry for him.
And where is Raniak now?
I have no idea. The Kerle who paid for him last night were telling him to come to Bilani. Said they would play again. Maybe they left together in the morning.
And do you know where I could find these men from Bilani?
In Bilani, I reckon.
Thank you for this priceless advice.
Tut mir leid. My head is still ringing like a bell after last night. If I were you, I would ask the Bilani innkeeper. With luck, you will run into them right there.
Why would they pay for Raniak? Did they know each other?
I do not think so. Maybe they just felt sorry for him. They played a lot themselves. But you could see that Raniak just could not stop.
I'll be on my way. And thank you.
Nichts zu danken. Möge Gott mit dir sein.
I'd like something to eat and to spend the night.
Es ist eine Ehre, mein Herr. And for how long?
I'd like to stay longer.
I'll give you my best room, sir. Will you pay upfront?
Let's talk about the price.
All right then.
Do you accept?
You really won't convince me like this. Sehr gut. The room's yours. You're going to like it here, sir. The rooms are clean, and a cauldron of good food to go with them.
Where can I find my room?
Our guest rooms are on the first floor. You'll recognize yours by the green wreath above the door.
Good day.
Tschüss, mein Freund.
Good day.
God be with you. At your service, sir.
I'll be right with you. Pissing down.
Careful.
Ka! Quick!
What are you staring at? Fuck off. You're in for an ass. Show what you're made of. Shit. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker. Right. Listen to what I...
Quick! Go!
Remek csapás!
Kibaszott szarkabály! Szép talán! Show me what you're made of, man! Gyerünk ki, szegyen ezt a
There's more of
Mocskos disznó! Figyeljetek! Nem kellett volna beleütnöd az orrodat!
Felelek szempillantás alatt kész leszek!
Kivelezünk téged! Nem kellett Kuulla pelmostot minkä läpöt!
Niitä ja tsekpäin!
Help! Something's wrong with my foot.
Are you alright, sir?
Something happened to my foot and my back. Thank God you came along. I am Sir Yanav Sokotleski. And you?
I'm Henry. Just Henry.
A pleasure to meet you. Will you help me?
Can I examine your wound?
Do what you can. I hope you can help.
How did this happen?
I was fleeing from those butchers. In my haste, I wasn't watching where I was going. I tripped over something. I landed on my back.
Is anything besides your foot hurt?
My ribs too. It's as if a horse ran over me. Every word hurts.
Where exactly does your foot hurt?
Mostly my ankle. And my toes. It feels like someone crushed them. With pincers.
I'll have to take off your boot. I won't know anything until I do.
Very well. Just be careful. Thank God. I barely felt that. Good work.
Just don't get your expectations up. This is just the beginning. Now, let's have a look at those toes.
Ow!
Well, it looks like you've dislocated 2 toes. I can tell just by looking. I'm not surprised it hurts. They're as swollen as if you've been standing barefoot in an anthill. Show me your ankle. I'll feel it. You see? It's sprained. That explains the swelling and pain. One bad step, and that's it. Now for those ribs. You're not coughing up blood, are you?
God, no. I can breathe. It just hurts like hell.
Oh, that's good. Otherwise, you'd be in deep trouble. It looks like your bones and lungs are in good shape. Just a bit bruised. Well, I don't think I've left anything out.
And can you do anything for me?
You've sprained your ankle, dislocated a few toes, and bruised your ribs.
But I'm still alive.
Well, that's the most important thing. The rest I can take care of. For those ribs, you'll need something for the pain, and some bandages to keep things in place. The toes will be worse. I'll have to set those bones back in place.
That's going to hurt, isn't it?
Yeah. But I can get you something to give you courage, and then I can rub some healing ointment on it. You mustn't put any strain on your ankle. It needs to be tightly bandaged. A healing ointment wouldn't hurt, either. That's all I can do.
Thanks. At least for your efforts.
We'll see if I diagnosed you properly. This should help your ribs and ankle to heal. Give it some time, and you'll be as fit as a fiddle. First, we need to straighten out those toes. The longer they stay dislocated, the worse they'll heal.
Will it hurt?
It won't be nice, but a little liquid courage will certainly help.
Good idea. Do you have anything?
Maybe I could find something.
Give it here.
No, damn. Don't have a single drop. Sorry. Do you want to try it dry?
Well, what other choice do I've?
All right. Better look the other way. And clench your teeth.
The pain vanished. It's gone. Or rather, it's almost gone.
You're welcome. I'll fix that ankle and those bruised ribs. Keep the bandages clean and change them once in a while. Got it, sir?
Very well. I'll try.
Well, I've done as much as I can for you. The rest is up to God.
Don't be so modest. You've done more than any sawbones could. You have golden hands.
Will you manage by yourself now?
I think so. I just need to get to the inn by the oak. I'll be safe there, but I need a different kind of help from you.
What's it about?
Listen, are you familiar with this area?
I'm not from here, but I know my way around a bit.
You might be useful. I need a messenger to act on my behalf in the King's military camp by Kuttenberg.
In Sigismund's camp? What's he got to do with it?
Let me explain. My older brother, the Knight Sir Peter of Sokotleski, is being held captive in the camp. He's fallen into the clutches of a Hungarian baron. Laszlo Farkash is his name. I was supposed to go to the camp and negotiate the terms of his release.
So why do you want to send me there?
Because no one is going to harm an envoy, especially when coin is at stake. I'll no longer go anywhere without protection. Being ambushed once in a lifetime is enough, thanks.
I'd like to hear more details. Who am I supposed to go and see? Who is he?
A Hungarian baron. His name is Laszlo Farkash, but I know hardly anything about him, so you're going to have to ask about him in the camp.
What do you need me to negotiate for you?
The terms for a handover. What we need to do for them to release Peter. Try not to act like a ragamuffin or lout in front of Laszlo. When he sees that he's speaking to a man of distinction, perhaps he won't try to walk all over you.
And where should the handover take place?
It has to be on neutral ground, so neither party has an advantage. Remember that.
What should I know about Peter?
Sir Peter, Knight of Sukotleski. He's several years older than I and fought in many great battles. He was always lucky, and nothing ever happened to him. But now, it looks as if fortune has abandoned him.
What does Peter look like?
He's as bold as an egg and has a scar on one cheek.
A souvenir from a battle?
Hardly. Once his horse was spooked and bolted through some bushes with him on the saddle. He nearly lost an eye, but fortunately, he only got that scar.
What if that Hungarian doesn't release Peter?
Farkash? He will. War costs money and captives have to be fed too. There's also the matter of honor.
What's so honorable in this?
On the battlefield, knights go up against other knights who are often very similar, only they're carrying out the orders of different masters. They have to fight each other, that's clear. But they can demonstrate to each other their honor and spare the lives of the defeated. Moreover, knights often have wealthy relatives who'll pay to have them freed. So, it pays to keep a knight alive and healthy after a defeat.
Aha, I understand. I can try.
God bless you. Here's a letter with the seal of the Lords of Sukotleski. Present it to Laszlo Farkash as proof that I sent you. If my memory serves me, this road leads to the inn by the oak. It's not far. I think I can make it on foot. Once you take care of things in the camp, we'll meet there. And thank you, once again. You've saved my life.
Go!
Greetings. What would you like?
Folk are saying you need help with some dragon bones or something?
Yes, it's true. So everyone's talking about it already.
Actually, I only heard it from the innkeeper.
I might have known it. These innkeepers, they spread gossip like old fishwives. But you've come here to offer help?
Yeah, but first you'll have to tell me what it's all about.
Ah, yes, of course. I need to quickly deliver a message to the Abbot of Sedlitz and bring back a reply.
I've never been a messenger for the church before.
The ways of the Lord are mysterious. For instance, I'm traveling to Vlashim. I'm a messenger too. I decided to spend the night here, and, well, you can see for yourself. When someone discovers something like this, whatever it is, we have to deal with it straight away. It's a church matter.
So the message will be about the bones, will it?
Of course. But if you want to hear any more, you'll have to promise to help me.
I'll deliver your message for you.
Thank you. And as I promised, I'll answer your questions. What do you want to know?
Who's this message for?
It's for the head of Sedlet's monastery, the abbot. He's the only one who can properly assess the situation and decide how to proceed.
But they won't let me into the monastery.
You don't have to go in. When I was leaving Sedlet's, the abbot was planning to visit a small church near Kuttenberg. A new parish priest, Tobias, took charge of it recently, so I suppose he wants to see how he's doing. In any case, the important thing is to deliver the message right into the abbot's hands.
Why do you need a middleman to deliver the message? You said you're a messenger yourself.
I am, but I'm headed from Sedlets to Vlashim, not the other way round. Besides, folks from the village are already spreading all sorts of rumors about the findings. They come to me wanting to know what the bones mean. They're worried it's some kind of divine punishment. If I were to leave now, it would look like the church wanted nothing to do with it. And I certainly can't let that happen.
What else do you know about the bones?
A woodcutter found them and brought one here to show to the locals. Of course, the story spread like wildfire. People think they're dragon bones or something. I keep trying to explain to everyone there are no dragons in these parts. I mean, St. George killed a dragon, that's unquestionable, but I seriously doubt it was in the woods by Bilani.
Why not? Maybe a dragon really did live here.
If that were the case, we'd have records of it, lad. All I want is to help the locals to not be afraid, so they can continue to live in peace and God's favor.
That's why you're writing to Sedlet's monastery.
Yes. I'm hoping the abbot can advise me how to solve this unfortunate situation.
Thanks. I think that's all I need to know.
You're welcome, son. Take care on your travels. Till we meet again.
My, but it's beautiful. Can't you see where you're going?
would be with you.
Did you see a lad named Raniak around here? He's a passionate gambler.
Aye. I suppose he was here. What about him?
Do you know where Raniak is now?
No. But try asking the dice players. He played with them all night long. Maybe he told them where he was headed.
Are the dice players here? Just point them out to me.
That's them. At that table, over there. They sit there playing dice every single day. The devil knows where they get their money from.
How did Raniak do at dice?
Terribly. He had the worst of luck. I almost felt sorry for him. He owed a lot of coin at the end of the night. I'm not all that surprised they were keeping an eye on him to make sure he didn't run away. Well, sir?
I'll be right there.
What a nice day.
Christ, what's the hold up?
May God give
I
you health.
apologise.
The innkeeper said you were playing dice with Raniak.
You know Raniak? Then you must have a drink with us. A friend of Raniak's is a friend of ours.
Thanks, but I'd rather know what happened to Raniak.
Impatient, aren't you? We can take you to him right now if you want.
Money, money, money. It's all mine.
Where are we going?
To see Raniak, of course. You want to see him, don't you?
Luck will be on my side.
Look, don't be angry, but if I'm coming with you, I want to know where we're going.
You don't trust us much, do you?
Of course not. I don't know you at all.
I get it. I just didn't want to tell you right away, lest you misunderstood. Raniak's dead.
What? What do you mean, dead?
Well, he's passed on. We wanted to show you where it happened, at least.
What happened to him? Were any of you involved?
No, not at all. God forbid. Raniak was a good man, but the way he went... Oh, I don't even want to talk about it.
Bullshit. Raniak only came here a few days ago, yet you talk about him like you've known him for years.
You make friends quickly playing dice, and we liked Raniak right away.
Because you milked him dry, eh? Raniak lost more than he had, so you beat it out of him. Am I right?
That's not what happened. I mean, he did lose a lot, but we never laid a hand on him. It was all his own doing.
So what happened to him?
He drowned in shit.
What the fuck are you talking about? Do you take me for a fool?
No, really, I swear. When it was clear he had no way to settle his debt, he started looking for a way to run. We've seen this shit before, so we kept an eye on him. He tried saying he was hungry, thirsty, needed to get some air. Finally, he said he needed to dump a load. We didn't want to watch him shit himself, so we let him go. We waited outside the privy so he couldn't fuck off. But the bastard tried to flee the other way. He climbed through the hole, under the boards, and right into the shit pit. We went around the back, thinking he'd pop out, but he never made it.
Didn't you try to help him?
No. There were bubbles coming out in one place for a while, but then, well, he was gone. He owed us a lot, but we're not wading through shit for it.
What can you do?
Where exactly did he drown? I reckon I'll have to pull him out.
I really don't envy you. The shit pit is back there, behind the inn. Go around the outhouse, and you'll find it. Just follow your nose.
No great loss. It wasn't that good anyway.
Whatever.
Oh, good hell! That. Damn! Shit!
The money's
You any use with
mine.
a sword? I'm looking for an arm.
Ugh, this is disgusting. Oh, God. It's hairy. It's still warm. Oh, kurva. It's a man. And he has a bow. That's Raniek. How the fuck did he get here?
Hey, you! Want to earn a bit of coin?
Greetings, sir.
Not another step. God, what a stench. So, did you find him?
I did.
And the bow?
Well, I have it, but I won't give it to you. With what I had to go through to find it, it's more of a consolation prize.
Did you go mad from wading through shit? Give it to me.
Come and get it.
Fellas, hold your noses and beat him up.
Now you're gonna get it!
You wouldn't happen to know some warrior who likes to earn silver?
Ha!
Show your stuff! Ha!
You, come here. I'd like to offer you a job.
What will he do now? This is sad. What?
There's someone lying.